Tell me, how's dating in New York?
It's pretty trash.
I feel like New York men want serious relationships.
No, I only could date someone that lives in Brooklyn. Guys are just not honest.
New York women want serious relationships.
Yes.
That's such a lie. And you
It's
know
not
it's
a
a
lie.
lie. It's a good date in New York.
If he wants to take me out, I'll let him choose the spot.
A guy order water.
Oh,
drink,
nah. If he
that's a
order
red
water or he
flag.
order like an appetizer.
What's the first thing you look for in a guy?
They smile, they smell good, how they dress. It doesn't have to be like expensive dress.
You can't be cursed though, like YouTube.
Oh my bad. I think it's rude if she asked him to go to like Noble or something. I've been told by many men that they don't really care if a girl has a good job, she's making a lot of money. They really care about their peace. Like most guys I've dated, I make more than that. That's not an issue
we
for
know
me.
He a cab driver. He do Uber. Is a rap or what? All right, introduce yourself. Tell them where you from.
Hi, my name is Paula. I'm from Brooklyn.
What part of Brooklyn?
Well, I live in Canarsie, but I'm from the east.
I'm from the east.
East New York, if y'all don't understand.
All right, Brooklyn in the building. All right, we're gonna talk a little bit about dating in New York. So tell me, how's dating in New York?
It's pretty trash. You
Why?
know, like niggas is niggas.
Why you say that? What's the hard part about dating in New York?
Because I feel like, one, I feel like I only could date someone that lives in Brooklyn. I feel like anything outside of Brooklyn is long distance. Like anything more than 20 minutes is too much for me.
Even if you got a car?
Even though I don't give a fuck. I don't even like to drive.
Yeah, we can't be cursed though, like YouTube.
Oh my bad.
Now you get grimy. All right, look. All right, so what else is trash about dating?
I just feel like guys are just not honest about like basic things in their life.
Do you feel like New York men want serious relationships?
No.
Do you think New York women want serious relationships?
Yes.
Oh my goodness, that's such a lie. And you
It's
know
not
it's
a lie.
Yes,
It's not
it
a lie. I
is.
feel like you're quick to find a female, and I don't even think it's like a New York thing. Like anywhere, you're quick to find a female that wants to be monogamous, but men, y'all just want to do whatever y'all want to do.
And you feel like that's across the board, like
Yes,
no matter what
like
the
it don't matter. No matter if you United States, out of United States, whatever. Like guys are just guys.
All right, so what's a good date in New York? Like, what would you say?
Well, I mean, it depends on what kind of guy you're dating. Like, if he's on a budget, then I guess you could do like a nice rooftop.
So look, I got
like,
a question. What's the signs on a date that a guy's on a budget? Like, does it matter
well, for starters, it depends on where he's taking me. Because usually if he wants to take me out, I'll let him choose the spot. Because I don't know what he's trying to do.
Right.
So it's like, I'll let him lead on that so he could choose what he wants to spend. So it's like that. Go ahead.
Do you think it's rude if a female asks a man to go to a certain place on the first date?
No, I don't think it's rude at all. What thing is rude is she asked him to go to like Noble or some shit, like something that's like out of range. Then it's like that's a little rude and inconsiderate.
So what's the other sides? Because look, I've heard females tell me like if a guy order water, like if he don't get a drink.
Oh nah, if he order water or he order like an appetizer, nah, he's a dub. Like
nah,
he ain't got no money.
Look. I go on dates, right, and I order water because I don't drink soda. A lot of places only got soda or like juice. So what about the people who health conscious? You don't even think of that.
I don't care if you health conscious, you better order an alcoholic beverage.
See, this is New York.
Order alcohol.
This is
order
New York.
wine.
This is New
order
York.
There's so many alternatives. Do not order water. Like that's crazy. And do not get lemon in your water. Like that is ridiculous. Do not turn your water into a drink.
Lemonade?
No.
So New Yorkers, specifically New York females, have been known to be a little superficial. You know what I'm saying? I'm not looking at the Louis or nothing, but they known to be a little bit, you know what I'm saying, a little different. So what's the first thing you look for in a guy? And let me know if there's a specific, all right, answer that first. What's the first thing you look for in a guy?
I like good hygiene.
All right, so you looking at if they got a nice smile.
Yes, a nice smile, they smell good, how they dress. Like all of that. How
they dress? Let's get into that.
But it doesn't have to be like expensive dress. I'm talking about because I've been on the dates and guys are wearing like medallions and shit. Like no, like you're bugging. Yeah, like just look presentable. Like
come with style. Like
yeah, like whatever style that is, that's fine. Just don't look crazy. Don't embarrass me.
Alright, I got you. So you look for a guy, good hygiene, looking well put together.
Yes.
So if he tell you he a cab driver, he do Uber, that's his main gig, is a rap or what?
I mean, am I taking him seriously? Like, am I trying to date him for real?
But we just said, oh, New York females once I'm serious.
But no, it's different because it's like, all right, I'm in a particular age group. I'm 31, so it's like I gotta think about my future. Like, if I was still like in college or something, I wouldn't care. But at this age, I feel like I gotta think about more than just dating. I gotta think about, can he take care of me? Can he take care of my kids? Can he provide?
Here's the problem though. So you ask him these questions. Can he take care of you? Can he take care of your kids? But you're a working woman. I know you, so I know you're a working woman, hard-working woman too. So what happens with your money? Why is it such a consideration about his career and his money if you're a working woman too?
Because this is my thing. If I date a guy, like most guys I've dated, I make more than them, and that's not a issue for me.
Yeah, we know you get money. You know.
It's not a major issue for me because it's like, it's just being realistic. However, I don't want to have to take care of someone.
Right.
I don't want to feel like I'm dating a child and like I have so many mouths to feed. Like, that's what I don't want. I want someone to be able to take care of themselves. And also, God forbid, if something happens to me, I want to be able to feel comfortable and know that he can at least make sure that the house is taken care of. I'm not saying you got to go on vacations all the time, but, you know.
He got to bring something to the table.
Yes.
All right, that's fair. That's fair. So, how long does it take to make somebody your boyfriend? Like,
yo, that's crazy. I was dead having this conversation with someone today, but I need a couple months, like more than 3 months. Like, so not a year, but like maybe like 5 to 8, 9 months. I feel like it's a comfortable amount of time for me to feel like, all right, we could do this.
So 5 months minimum?
Yes.
5 months.
Have I gotten into relationships like before that? Yes, and I regretted it. So older me is saying that should be a minimum.
5 month minimum. All right, that makes sense. 5 months.
Yes, I say that just because it's like, I feel like you don't really know. I mean, you'll never really know someone, but I feel like if you only date someone for like 2 months, y'all probably never had like a real argument. Y'all probably never been through nothing. So it's just like, you don't really know that person.
But look, all right.
And go ahead.
I got another question. So what does this look like? Because right now I feel like for men, the problem with dating is trying to date the modern woman. So we know you work.
Do y'all date the modern woman? I don't feel like that's true. I feel like a lot of y'all want to date someone that's Instagram perfect. Y'all want to date someone that has like the perfect shape. Y'all don't, like, I've been told, like, not for nothing, I've been told by many men that they don't really care if a girl has a good job, she's making a lot of money. They really care about their peace. Like, she could be like a bum, you know, but if she's not like bothering them all the time and wanting certain things, like, they cool with that. So I don't feel like y'all really want what y'all say y'all want.
Of course we do. The thing is, like you said, the modern woman to you probably is an Instagram model, because I know that's probably the idea you think about. That's not the modern woman to most men. The modern woman to most men is what you say, like, I work, I do my own thing, you know, I got a full agenda, and I feel like I'm doing me, and I want my counterpart to be doing him. But at the same time, you like, yo, it takes 5 to 9 months, and I want to get to know you. How is he gonna get to know you if you working 12 hours a day?
I mean,
texting you.
There's 12 other hours in a day. Like,
you sleep for 8 of them. So we talk about
right. But okay, this is my thing, right? If I'm dealing with somebody, or like I want to take you seriously, I'm gonna make time for you. It's not gonna be every day that you're gonna see me, but I got the weekends. I got hours in a day that I could talk, text, whatever. Like, that person I'm dating just gotta they have to be busy as well, or they have to just understand that I got things that I want to accomplish.
Thank you for keeping the PG. Alright, that makes sense. So look, a couple more questions came to mind. Tell me this thing. Why do women in New York date down? Why do women in New York date men?
Personally I don't feel like I date down, but I feel like on the outside looking in, it seems like I'm dating down. But I also feel like there's not a lot of guys out there that is higher than me. Like, that's just what it is. Like, they don't have all the things that I have. So it's like, who I'm gonna date? Nobody? I'm gonna be lonely?
But you do see the problem here, right?
What's the problem?
You really don't want to date down, right? You really don't want to date down. You want a man to put 5 months of work in. Want a man to make more than you.
He doesn't have to make more, but damn, nigga, don't be a bum. Like,
So you date down because you feel like there's not a lot of options out there.
It's not a lot of options. I feel like it's just realistic. Like, just being a woman in a certain demographic, like, there's not gonna be, and I prefer black men. Like, and I feel like that puts me in a box in itself, because I feel like a lot of black, no, I shouldn't even say that because I feel like I'm gonna cause controversy. But I just feel like black men, they don't excel as much as black women. It just is what it is.
That's
like,
true. They're not as educated.
That too. I mean, whatever. I feel like they lack motivation sometimes.
It's not that though. That's not fair.
That's how I feel. That's how I feel.
Like black men have more things against us.
Like what? Like the police?
Yeah.
Police brutality?
like we preyed on our whole adolescence. Like, so it's harder for us to get to like higher education, and when we did, it's like
but then if you look at like certain jobs, a black man will get higher than a black woman. So it's just like, y'all have advantages as well. Yeah,
I ain't say we did have advantages, but we also have disadvantages. And I feel like those disadvantages happen earlier, and we don't get the time, you know, we in those educational years to fully show our potential, because we got a lot to deal with. Most men are in single parent households with only a mother, so they trying to be the man in the house as well. Yeah.
I don't agree, but okay.
You don't agree?
I don't agree. I mean, I guess I'm saying because in my household, I kind of had to like fend for myself and figure shit out figure things out on my own. That's probably
that's
rare.
Yeah, that's probably a one-off.
You know, but that's just my experience.
All right, I respect that.